Training is divided into three main sections: flexible interiors, adaptable furnishings, and finally examples of flexible design. You will learn how you can begin transforming your home with flexible design solutions to meet your current needs and adapt your home as changes occur. You will learn how to look at your home and its contents with a renewed vision and how you can combine, if necessary, them with new items that are adaptable and multifunctional for more flexible design solutions. Trends in living spaces come and go. Take the post-war bungalows that were designed for two-parent families with two children. The main floor space that included the kitchen, dining, living, and bedroom spaces in small rooms. The basement was left unfinished and used for the home's utilities and storage. Furnishings were small and minimal, reflecting the social and economic climate of the time. As technology and manufacturing developed and grew in the 1950s, so did the size of most homes, also consistent with the growing economy. The 80s saw the shift of the population moving to the subdivisions of the suburbs, where larger houses and backyards were more affordable. Commuting to and from work and loss of family time is the compromise for investing in a larger home. Let's fast forward to the 21st century. There is an undeniable shift to smaller space living. Smaller families, longer commute times, high maintenance time in homes, and a desire for better life balance have reduced the number of people living in large suburban homes. The shift is toward urban living in smaller spaces that free up personal time to pursue life. Many people are motivated by small space living to lower their environmental footprint, and it's also because of a growing awareness that simplicity of existence gives added freedom from unneeded rooms, objects, and even mortgages. Technology has partially replaced goods and services that require purchasing in the past. It will reduce the need for physical space by replacing books, music, collections, photos, and videos. This is shaping the way for an efficient use of space through flexible designs that accommodate modern living. Flexible design offers interiors that can be adapted over time as needs change. Integrated, multi-purpose, and flexible furnishings can also assist with small space living. Technology and interior designers are leading the way with more options to explore, design, and specify ways for flexible design options. Small space living is not for everyone. It's a personal choice that you may align with. Home is about what you love and enjoy. Change is everywhere. It's inevitable. A flexible design living space allows users to optimize the use of an existing home by using modular systems and multi-purpose furniture to reconfigure rooms and accommodate multiple activities in one space. What I am about to cover offers a variety of ideas, some that require high investment, and some that offer affordable and quick updates. Be open-minded and be inspired. There are many ways to approach a problem. If you see an idea here that you love, keep in mind that you can use your power of creativity to research something similar or make it yourself by completing a do-it-yourself project. Flexible interior architectural design ideas. Open concept floor plans offer no obstructions, allowing natural light to travel through space. Uninterrupted flows of task zones, allowing numerous options to expand and contract. It eliminates the need for hallways, corridors, and passageways, freeing up space. Personal spaces are not isolated but are meshed with the rest of the living spaces, except for the bathroom. Many different floor plans can be created using modular wall and floor systems. Floor finishes should be installed continuously to allow for greater versatility in space planning. Consider remodeling an open two-story space by adding a second-story loft space. For example, large-scale doors on a rail system, or a sliding barn door, or repurpose old shutters as a sliding door. Consider a pocket door hidden in your wall or behind a bookcase. The door slides into a concealed pocket in the wall. Some other consideration factors for flexible design include installing flexible lighting that can be moved as the layout of the space changes. Use LED bulbs on dimmers to adjust levels and colors of light to create different ambiances. Consider how HVAC systems will be affected. For example, you might want to consider a zone HVAC system to create thermal comfort at levels in each room. Consider how acoustics in your home will affect the planning of your space. For example, media zone should be located away from sleeping areas. Choose appliances that are designed with minimal sound emission, like quiet ceiling fans, dishwashers that operate in silent mode, and laundry appliances. Now I also want to talk about full partitions a little bit more in depth because it's one of the larger building blocks of making flexible design for concept space. So sliding mobile partitions is based on the idea of a large, oversized door. It's hung usually from the ceiling and a track on the floor, mounted on wheels so that it can be easily slid across the room. You can even look at different options for finishes, decorative fabric, look at acrylic, glass, wood framed partitions. I'll give you more examples a little bit later on. Consider the size, materials, and overall layout of the space before committing. Depending on your home's design, as well as the design of the partition, a space may require structural reinforcement, in which case you will need to consult an engineer. Look at how you can detail the partition to dampen noise. So you want to maybe consider insulation in the walls to dampen the noise and increase privacy of space. You can also affect the level of privacy by what materials you use. For example, a solid partition in full height for full privacy, slatted planks for partial privacy, or in an open two-story space, build a partial height post wall with an accordion partition above. So you can have a little bit of structure below and then still have the flexibility to open up the space. You can also add to the decor of a room by using decorative perforated panels. Look at maybe using reused, reclaimed materials. For example, you can take old flooring and mount it onto the panel. Are you making the most of the open plan space in your home? Open plan spaces feel spacious and can give off a feeling of coziness. Link areas such as the living and dining space by using a unifying color scheme. A soft white or neutral shade for the walls and ceilings, and blend furniture with a similar color palette for both areas. In an open plan space, use one larger scale statement piece of furniture to create a center of interest. Build around it with wall art, upholstered furnishings, and an area rug to create a feeling of coziness. Creating zones for different activities can help make an open plan space flow well. Use furniture to break up zones with pieces, such as a bookcase shelving unit that is used as above and closed storage below will allow you views through and give you storage below. Consider the height of the unit. A floor-to-ceiling unit will give you more storage and create a dramatic partition, whereas a shorter sideboard unit offers much less storage and a streamlined look. A modular sofa paired with armchairs can be arranged to create a living and conversation area for relaxing, reading, or hosting family and friends. Complete the area by adding a rug and lamps for a pulled-together look. Use similar colors and different styles of furniture and decor in adjoining zones to visually connect them together. Vary the finishes and textures to add their subtle interest. All white or neutral tone living space creates a feeling of relaxation and spaciousness. Lighter wood finishes, flooring, and furniture, such as maple or birch, blend well with this ambiance. Okay, so the next topic is small space living. Affordable mini condo units are currently being designed and built to spaces that can transform for multiple small spaces. They may initially appear impractical for those who host dinner parties or enjoy many activities at home. However, good design of a small living space can meet many needs. Built-in design is integral to many small space living. For example, a long dining table can be pulled out from an island and chairs brought in for storage space. Walls can be tucked into wall pockets and beds folded up and converted to a sofa. A television mounted on a movable panel can be slid across the wall, revealing built-in seating, or a bed that folds out of the wall. These are sometimes standard features of a condo and come much cheaper than if you were to buy them separately on your own. The small space home movement growing as a way to keep mortgage, utility, and other living costs down. Let's look at the available options. Small individual units in high-density buildings outfitted with multifunctional furnishings, where tenants use the building's recreational and group areas. The second would be single detached freestanding building, sometimes located in alleyways behind a primary building that are used as a home. For example, in an urban setting, it could be a converted garage. And the third one would be a home built on wheels, or what is commonly called a trailer or Winnebago. Originally designed for recreational use, they have been adopted by some as full-time residences that allow them the flexibility to travel. If your kitchen is small, it is probably difficult to move around without bumping into something. You can model or uplift your existing kitchen and turn it into a spacious area for cooking and informal dining. The key idea for small kitchens is to create a unified look where the eye continues to move around the space. Take the time to plan out the layout to create a better organized, functional, and timeless-looking kitchen. Decide what the shape of the new layout is. The most popular space-efficient layouts are the galley and U-shaped rooms. For open concept spaces, place the dining area adjacent to the kitchen for a natural flow of activities. Create a unified look by painting the two spaces in the same or similar colors. If you prefer, you can enclose the area using sliding or furniture partitions, or leave it open for easier accessibility. Maximize natural daylight exposure and introduce layered lighting to enhance space and create sufficient lighting levels for meal prep and cooking. Consider a modular kitchen to make the best use of available wall space and to reduce the heavy visual weight. Depending on what your storage needs are, expand cabinetry to the other side of the ceiling to optimize available shelving outfitted in neutrals like whites, beiges, grays, and blacks are classic and timeless styles and help to enhance the feeling of spaciousness. Select small hardware for drawer holes, clean line countertops, and streamlined lines to create a clutter-free look in a small space. Use the backsplash wall area, decor, and linens to introduce exciting color and pattern to break up the flat monochrome outlook. Consider a small piece of furniture for use as a kitchen island and dining area. Choose smaller sized appliances to free up space for all your physical needs. Reflective surfaces will help to create the illusion of spaciousness. Use glass panels, mirrors, or lacquer paint for cabinetry door fronts, or metallic accent finishes to also add a subtle feeling of luxury. Personalize the space and add a feeling of casualness and comfort by adding small treasures and unexpected materials. For example, shop vintage or a building salvage yard for a unique pendant light that reflects your style. Tips, tricks, and tools to make a small space feel spacious and airy. Use light-colored flooring such as polished concrete, light wood, or ceramic tile. Allow abundant natural and artificial light to create a bright, spacious feel. Use natural textures such as linens and cottons. Use light colors such as whites, beiges, and gray to carry lightness into the space. Use minimal interior ornamentation, furnishings, and decor. For example, choose fewer decorative accents that are bigger. Look at reflective finishes that bounce light and create the illusion of larger space. For example, a high gloss lacquer paint finish or strategically placed mirrors. Use available vertical space such as hanging shelves from floor to ceiling. Use stripes to make a room appear longer or taller. Include small scale and light-weight furnishings like glass, waterproof, and plastic. If you love large pieces, make it stay delivered. For example, a large sofa instead of multiple pieces decreases the look of clutter. Include furnishings that are adaptable to many uses, that extend, fold, and hide away when not used. Invest in smart storage solutions. For example, custom-built units designed to meet your exact needs. Bank storage together, freeing up surrounding space for other uses. And make use of hidden storage. For example, coffee table use a trunk as a coffee table, and then store throw blankets inside. Use one large art piece of art instead of a gallery of multiple small art pieces. Use different shades of one color to create a unified and spacious feel. Use unexpected furniture and place it away from walls to make the space feel more fun and open. Larger homes sometimes require redesign for flexibility. Families change in size and age, requiring homes to adapt to changing situations. Larger homes usually undergo renovations to change and meet new needs and requirements. For example, adult children returning to their parents' home with a spouse and a child, or aging parents no longer to live independently move into a spare flex room. Most often, this situation is to design and build flexibility into an existing space. Renovations require financial commitment and create inconvenience of noise, dust, and stress. However, flexible design doesn't increase the available square footage, but looks at ways to change and update a space to meet a need. It typically involves small changes to the design, such as combining rooms for guest suites for aging parents and caring children. That offers an affordable and private living space. Screen in a porch area with windows offering views and exposure to natural light. A den, home office, or a children's playroom, even a dining room can be flex space that can be adapted for multi-use. Separate the toilet and shower areas into two separate rooms. A home office can work in many spaces, a kitchen, entryway, a den. Look at an unfinished basement or an attic that can be remodeled as a flexible space. As people turn to smaller living spaces in urban areas, the Murphy bed is a great choice for a flexible design solution. It allows for a comfortable sleep, gives the ability to adapt a space for multiple uses, and can become an accent feature. Created out of necessity, the Murphy bed has a long history that goes back to 1900. William Murphy lived in a one-room apartment that took up most of the space. He invented the Murphy bed as a means for him to entertain. Since then, the general design has remained unchanged, where the bed folds down for use and folds away vertical when not in use. Small tweaks to the hardware have improved the ease of operation of the original model, making it unnecessary to build it into a wall cavity. Current models focus on the Murphy bed as a piece of furniture that is installed in front of the wall. There are a few different configurations to choose from. Let's have a look. Space-saving design that is functional, multi-purpose, and unlike many other designs. Folding table designs offer a space-saving solution to creating temporary space for entertaining guests or use as a work surface. This folding table is very unique and unlike many other folding tables as it serves two purposes. The simple and lightweight design allows the table to be easily lifted into place and used as a wall-hung mirror. Once collapsed, folded, and hung, the table attaches to the wall, where the legs become a single, streamlined frame of a great-looking wall-hung mirror. This table is a great solution for a small apartment that needs flexible design solutions. make it feel larger than it is. The main room contains minimal furnishings, a daybed, floor pillows, a couple of chairs, and a kitchen. The owners have added decor elements in the upper part of the space, adding a feeling of dimension. They have included a shelf on the upper wall for display and a large drum pendant light with metallic covered accents. A staircase leads to the concept sleeping loft upstairs. The use of wood throughout the home creates a warm, cozy feeling without overwhelming the senses. Abundant windows allow natural light in and create a strong connection to the beautiful garden outside. The concrete floor, partially covered by colorful accent rugs, feels minimal and helps to support the feeling of spaciousness. Here is an example of a mobile small space home. The home addresses everyday living needs with little details to make the spaces simple and comfortable. Inside you will find the living room with an entertainment center, a complete but tiny kitchen, and a loft space above serves as a sleeping area. There's even room for artwork on the walls and shelving. The couch converts to a bed when needed, and a small bathroom that is outfitted with minimalist decor for a spacious feel. Use these interior design and flexible furnishing ideas to create an efficient solution in the use of a small space. You can mix some of your existing furnishings and replace others that have outlived their usefulness. Create a floor plan to determine a solution which outlines which items you will reuse and which will be new. So there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I have provided you with information to help guide you on your interior restyling or redesign project. If you need help initiating and planning the redesign of your home, watch my YouTube video, 10 Biggest Mistakes You're Making with Design Goals and How You Can Fix Them, which outlines the design process from determining your needs and requirements through to setting up a project schedule. Or, if you feel like you need extra guidance, I do offer a couple of coaching packages to help you to make the changes you need and want. Until January 27th, for $94, the regular price is $125. You'll receive a 1-hour Skype coaching session to give you friendly expert advice to help you work to identify your visions for creating a unique, stylish, and beautiful home. An inspired action plan of action. PDF files with tips, tricks, and tools to help you in the right direction towards a cohesive solution, and a 10-minute follow-up call. For $300, the regular price is $399. You will get a 3-month intensive and personalized one-on-one coaching program. You will receive my support and experience in interior design to help you move forward in realizing your goals and dreams for your home. You'll also get learning materials in the form of worksheets to identify your design style, a mood board, an inspired action plan for success, and weekly 1-hour phone calls to discuss your progress and questions. Contact me to learn more or to sign up. You can also contact me to schedule a free 20-minute